it's Sonia. It's Thursday, right? Man, where is this week gone? It's crazy. It's Sonia here on a Thursday. It's been a busy day around these parts all day, but I finally get to do something for myself today. Have you ever heard that whole saying of like the shoemaker, you know, has no shoes for himself or his family? That's kind of like how I am with day-to-day stuff, because I'm always doing awesome stuff for you guys, and I love it. Wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I still pinch myself every single day when I think about the fact that I get to come to work, I get to wear my stretchy pants, I get to do what I love every single day. And today I'm sitting on my craft table hanging out with you guys. Hey Brittany, hey Susan, Teresa, how are ya? Hearts in my eyes, back at you, girl. So today's an awesome day. Working on stuff all behind the scenes all today, which by the way, we have an announcement here in just a little bit, but I have to tell you that yeah, so sometimes you just feel like you're the last person that gets stuff done. So you have ideas, but you just can't quite get to execute them yet. Sometime it will happen. It will happen. I will get to it. So today I have a table that I always, you know, craft and DIY on with you guys in here. And it was given to me. Go figure. You know, go figure. Give it to Sonia. She'll take anything. So my landlord actually, I love, man, I have a good landlord. You know, he hooks me up. I come here, and if I find stuff outside my door, I know it was him. Like, he is a good guy. And so anyway, he left me this table set with a bunch of chairs, and almost all the chairs are redone. I've got a few more to do, but I decided to keep the table for myself because it was the perfect height for when I like to put my camera on it, and it's not really, really high up. So it's like the perfect thing, right? But it's brownie frowny, and it's a handmade old table from a school, and I just think it's really cool. So I have it here in my, what I call like my studio, okay? So in this space, I have like my art set up over here in this further corner. Then behind the camera right here, I have, this is like my office setup. And then on this side of the space, this is where I fling paint. So today I'm gonna go ahead and fling some paint. But I got an idea for the top of this desk that I've been wanting to do for a while. And you know me, I'm a shabby, boho, mixed media, like, you know, shabby, beautiful, imperfectly perfect kind of girl. So it's got to be something along those lines, right? So today we're going to get into a little bit of some fun stuff with patterns, bring paint into it. But yeah, so follow along, watch as I go. Hello, Sharon, how are ya? Sharon, my neighbor, right? Got to come on live to like say hello to her because she knows I'm never home. Crystal, how are ya? And Maria and Tanel, oh my gosh. Hey, Denise, good to see you again, girl. Hey guys, let's do some banana bucks today. $20 up for grabs so you guys can get some paint. Some lucky person, well, you guys know when I hang out live, I like to share some paint. I like to share my paint stash with you guys, right? So I like to give away some banana bucks, so you can redeem it online at junkmonkeypaint.com. That's where all the good stuff is, and use it towards something over there that you want to play with, right? So what's everybody up to today? Hopefully this view is good. Can you see it? I think you can see the end. We can see it over here. Let's see the front right there. Okay, I think we're pretty well in view. It's going to look really browny frowny right now too, and really kind of dark because of the fact that it is dark, right? Now we're gonna lighten it up because this is where I come in, and you guys see me like, you know, when I do the overhead projects and stuff like that, when I do my vlogs on YouTube, and this is where I am always at. So let me just tell you, if you're gonna do a business for yourself, you don't think you need to have like the best of everything. You just get something that's gonna work for your space, or think about even for your house as well when you're decorating. It doesn't have to be brand new. It doesn't have to cost a mint. It can be completely free. You can get it by the side of the road, and then your fun challenge is to just grab a brush and go bananas and do something fun with it, right? So we're gonna grab a brush today with some paint, but also I am going to bring in some papers. You guys know, right, that I love me some napkins and pretty papers. Anybody else out there just addicted to like, oh man, I could like shop the aisles when I go to stores and just look at all the pretty papers. And this is a true story. You know how Walmart has a clearance section? Does yours have a clearance section? You might want to ask about that. Because I'm always somebody who likes to shop and look for like designer papers that you can get on sale for like on discount, right? So when I see that red code, it is like a beacon in the night that says, Sonia, come take me home. So I love to collect, and so I've done lots of paint parties. Oh, I love using polka dots. So I'm just gonna pick some fun papers that I like out of my books, but they're all different designs, right? So who is somebody out there that loves to collect? Some shabby roses. I kind of like that as well. So here is what I will tell you, a tip when you're trying to bring papers together. Let's just pull some stuff out that we like right now. So if you want your piece, if you're putting papers on a painted piece of furniture, listen, who's gonna want papers that look like brownie frowny furniture? Like, no, 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 no. This is not the project, okay? This is some cool chevron and stuff. This is my entire distressed chevron and all kinds of chevron book. Like, how pretty is that, right? I love, 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 love that. So just know that if you want things that are a little bit more circusy, then you can pick any colors you want. You can go floral, you can go striped, you can do all those sorts of things. But basically a tip for you guys is that if you're trying to pull different patterns together, at the end of the day, look for pieces of paper that have similar colors, okay? So this is polka dots, and this is like really cool, like teal black, but the fact that there's black in here, even though these are two different patterns, they're going to adjoin. They're going to look nice together, okay? So if you want a more cohesive yet fun pattern look, all you have to do is find pieces that have similar colors into them, okay? So I'm not going to bring any tan and blue into this piece because I'm going a little bit more shabby with that. So let's see what we can find. Just kind of picking through them, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, these are cute. Ooh, so I love to keep all these right here. You see all these patterns up here? This is fun for scrapbooking, like when you're doing things like journaling type stuff, which I've got some fun stuff coming up on this page, guys. You gotta like stay tuned for that, all right? Oh, I like this. I did a tutorial in my coaching group on Fridays. We do Paint Fridays in there, and there's like over 130 of us in there right now, and every Friday I do something fun. I showed them how to, this is why they're all cut out and looks like this, because I do not like throw anything away, but I showed them how to redo knobs using designer paper to like just put some new life, a new spin on existing knobs on your hardware, because I'm a big believer that you don't have to buy new all the time, right? In fact, I try to salvage hardware if I can. So again, pink on here and marbly, and we got pink roses here. So even though they are two different kind of looks, they could work for this project. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, look at this gold pretty stuff. I love gold. Okay, this might be one of my favorite floral books. Did you ever go to Hobby Lobby? Of course you went to Hobby Lobby. We couldn't be friends if you didn't go to Hobby Lobby. Everybody knows what we're talking about, right? But true story, if you've not been to Hobby Lobby, seriously, if you have a good friend in your life, they will take you to Hobby Lobby, all right? But they have an entire aisle. It's one of my favorite places to go, specifically when it's 40 or 50% off of their prices. So if you look on here, this book over here says $14.99, and then they give you like all the different designs, themes that are within the paper. Oh, actually, I like that one. And so I like them all, let's be honest here. This is kind of cool, right? So just pick the colors you want, but you could also just pick, oh, I like that one. You could also just pick the themes that you like, right? Again, black, teal, pink. I don't know. When I do stuff like this, I just kind of like, I never really have a plan. I just go and think to myself, oh, do I like that? Could that work? Heck yeah, right? And the thing is that, oh, this is pretty. Stop for a moment, talk how gorgeous that is. Hello. Like, yeah, shabby roses. Hook me up all day long. But at the end of the day, sometimes we buy stuff and we hold on to it. Whether it's pretty markers, whether it's paints, whether it's anything, you know, it could be a shirt that you bought and you're saving it for the most perfect occasion. Anybody else out there agree that something happens where the next thing you know that something happened, a spot still got on that shirt, now it's ruined, or your pens, you know, just dried up, or something like that because you've been holding on to it. So I am a big encourager of, you know what, yes, these pads are full of pretty paper, but at the end of the day, get out and use it. Make use, please, of your, or I will call the police. Make use, please, of your art supplies, because that's what they're there for, to be enjoyed, right? This one's totally blue. If I was doing like definitely teal, I would like that. Oh, I love me some of this. Oh, look at this, guys. This is, oh, my love language. Vintagey, distressed. Oh, give me some hearts if you love that one. Hello. Hello. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to take some of this. Just got a feather into it. So I like that one. So I'm just picking out right now some colors and some designs that I want to use. Oh, I like that too. Look, but it's hard to pick because it's this side and it's this side. You know what I'm saying? But I do like that right there. All right, so that's good. All right. Oh, I remember when I bought this one. It's funny how the memories are connected. Look, this one I got at Walmart, and I didn't pay all that much for it. I think I got it on sale. Go figure, me. But inside, it's got all these like really old, oh, look at that. It looks like old leather. That's cool. like that. Oh, look at this. This looks like the old patterns that you'd pick when you were like, you know, putting together a dress or something like that. A map. Oh, all kinds of stuff. All right, let me see here. Oh, I like that. Look at this. This has got like, it looks like newspaper. It looks like faded newspaper. So we're gonna grab some of that as well. Let's see what else is here. Kate's in the room. You here to get some inspiration, girl?
Oh, yes.
Heck yeah. All right, let's see. This is the clearance, regularly $20 out for $7.99. Oh yeah, this is I think this is a Martha Stewart one. Oh, look at that. It even has pictures. All right, so if anything, before we even start, you guys know that you should just go right now and get yourself some fun papers to play with. That is pretty. I do like that. All right, let's grab that. Stamps are cute, but you gotta use your instinct, right? Oh my gosh, I did not know. Look at this. Love it. Girls, fancy girls in polka dots. Fancy girls in polka dots. All right, again, loves it, loves it, loves it. Oh, good grief. All right, so fun. Let me see what else is here. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's do some of these polka dots too. Oh, this is gonna be so beautiful together. You could even just get one book and just use it from that one themed book, right? If it gives you enough to be able to pick from. Because you guys know I have been a crafter, repurposer for many moons, that I have a lot of books because I've done paint parties and stuff and I let people pick from them. Who's been at one of my paint parties where I'm like, all right, everybody, I'm gonna flip through my book. True story. I used to do paint parties, and with all the pretty papers in here, like it would take forever to pick the right one. And when you got 20 to 30 people waiting on a paint party, and everybody takes like 5 minutes at a time, that's a long time. So I remember I would go up to people in the paint party and be like, all right, you ready to go? Okay, you got 30 seconds. I'm gonna flip through this book. Whatever your gut says, put your finger on, and that is your paper. And I would stand in front of them, and it was fun. They would do this here and go, stop. And I'm like, all right, that's yours, let's do it. And move on to the next one. Because you guys already have a gut decision. Just use it, all right? That's why when you go to Lowe's or Home Depot or a big paint store, that you stand in the middle and you think you know what you came in for. You do, you got intuition. But then the longer you stand there, you keep picking more and more and more. And then by the end of it, you're like, now I don't know what I want. Let's just put them all back and come on a different day. Anybody else ever done that before? Barb, how are you? Yes, they are pretty papers. Barbara. I get a Barb and a Barbara. All right, I wonder if there's a Bob Ross on here. That's a Barb, a Barbara.
If he's on there,
he's here in spirit, all right?
If he's on there, I bet she doesn't smell pretty good.
He probably doesn't, and let's be honest. Hey, is that Matt over there? All right, let's just start going with this, okay? So yeah, oh my gosh, she was ripping paper. Heck yeah. All right, so this is a variety from the table. I did take my before photo. It's got paint all over it right now, but I gotta make it pretty. You know, I need a nice surface to work on. And so I'm just taking my Mod Podge, and I am going to start the process. This is gonna be quick. But I love, anybody love the shabby, like, layered look? Yep, that is me. That is me all day long. So, perfectly perfect, but love it. So all I did, by the way, this is a pretty hungry, thirsty piece. Do you remember how old Skip said this was? Do you remember, babe?
No, it was off from my old school.
Yeah, the old Connellsville school. Yeah. And by the way, when I Mod Podge, I don't use giant pieces because I have learned the bigger your pieces, the more possibility you have for wrinkling, okay? And I don't really care about wrinkling, let's be honest here, but at the same time, I do like it to lay as nice as possible, okay? So I just start like shredding stuff, all right? Get shredded, all right. And you don't have to overthink it. I am talking to you guys while layering papers, and oh my golly gee, it's already looking amazing, all right? This could be for you guys. This is my crafting table, which you will continue to see in my lives on here, which by the way, if you are not subscribed to my live alerts, they're back up and running. So all you have to do is go to the top of our Facebook page. Don't comment it here, ain't gonna work. You gotta go to the top of our Facebook page and you have to hit the message button and type the word live. And then Pickles the Monkey, he hooks you up from there. He's got you covered, all right? Oh, so pretty. This is gonna be beautiful. And remember, as Mod Podge dries, it goes clear, right? It goes clear. So that's what I love about it. So I'm putting it down real quick. I'm not, you know, this is not an overthinking kind of thing. In fact, You should just go with it. You can use napkins, you can use gift wrap, anything like that. I'm just using pretty paper. Oh my gee, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, and you know when you get to the point where you're saying you love it yourself? Oh yeah. Then you know you've reached like the maximum place where you need to be to have your happy bucket filled. When you start speaking it out loud. Ooh, I like that. But yeah, it dries clear, so this is good. Kate's getting ideas over there for like her coffee table and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
I know what she's doing. She's over there paying attention. She's paying attention over there. So I'm just getting some pieces down first to fill it out, to make it gorgeous, shabby gorgeous. I don't care about the paint drips that are on there before. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to see it. I'm using kind of like my straight edges. Now, of course, I will have to paint the table, right? You know, the part that comes around the back? The back of the sides here. So, and the legs. So, I'm thinking that I might do it black. Go figure. Me, a shabby painter, loves antique stuff. I think that would be cool. All right, so there's where we are right now. I'm going to move some of my paper so I can, like, fill out the outside and then come to the front side. The dark side, the front side. So what's everybody saying, Kate? I'm doing this. You shout me out any questions or anything. How about that, girl?
Right now, everybody's just saying hello.
Hello, back at ya. Yes, banana bucks up for grabs today. In fact, you know what? Kate's here. I'm going to have Kate pick a winner for us. At the end of this video, shout out somebody who shared this video and hung out and was chatty with us today.
Okay.
What is everybody up to? The end of the week is coming. You got plans for this weekend? I think because we've been so busy, I just feel like this month has just flown. You know, when we started off with October, we were like, oh, October, our favorite month. We're going to do so much. This is going to be the year. Did you see that meme going around where it's like the plans I have for Halloween? It's like all these carved pumpkins. And then me, what I really do. And they're just pumpkins. Sitting on the step.
We don't even have pumpkins.
We don't even have pumpkins at home. No.
Mine's
Which
dead.
is really sad.
Kate, yours is dead.
Yeah.
Seriously? We don't even have pumpkins on our house right now.
No pumpkin soup.
And Kate's pumpkins are dead. I mean, what does that even
Adam's
say for society? Adam's is still alive?
Yeah, mine died. His
Really?
is doing great though.
Nice. Well, there you go. He'll be able to take care of that part.
Lisa said that her plans are painting.
Painting, that's a good plan to have. That's good for all seasons, right? You just paint. So anybody got a craft space? Give me a yes if you have a dedicated craft space. Curious to see if you have, and when I say dedicated craft space, maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the closet doors that you open up and you got a desk just big enough to be able to fit your head in the chair in there. You know what I mean? It could be, I don't know, dedicated, or are you somebody that's like on a whim? Like you craft on the floor, you craft at the kitchen table, you don't have a dedicated space, you just, you know, pull out your bins, or, you know, maybe you could have been like me, where you just did it at the kitchen table and you didn't actually eat there because there were so many cans of paint onto the kitchen table. It just became a smorgasbord of art supplies.
So Kitty said, oh my gosh, Sonia, you just helped me decide what I'm going to do with my Brownie Frownie TV trays. Yay.
Oh,
I
yay.
love it. Thank you.
Yes, yes. And we're not even done yet. You just wait. So remember, as things dry, it's going to come clearer. Your vision will come clear. Everything will come clearer. But right now, this is just the fun part. And this is like therapeutic, guys. I get to hang out with you. But when you're doing this yourself, if you're not doing a live like me, put your music on. Like, you know, you can do this while you're watching Netflix or something like that. But I just think that, you know, life is too short for Brownie Frownie furniture. And thanks to the power of paint and pretty papers today, we're able to make this gorgeous. Gorgeous. So what have you seen, Kate? What's it looking like? Who's got a dedicated crafting space, and who's just like on a whim, wherever, whenever the you know, that bug strikes me.
So we have laundry room, living room, fold-up table,
Yep.
craft sewing room, kitchen table, dining table, but
Yeah.
it's covered, craft hoarder's room.
We had a phone call. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, we're back. We also have a third garage that was made into a painting room.
Ooh. That's awesome.
A loft. Spare room.
Oh, that's nice to have an extra room to do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So remember, this table is going to be painted all around. The Mod Podge is going to completely dry clear. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And yes, TV trays would be gorgeous in this. Tops of anything you want to do would be really pretty in here, right? You could do this for the background of signs that you're doing if you just want to make some interesting signs. And this is not like, oh, this is right and this is wrong, or I have to cut this perfectly with scissors. No, you don't. In fact, I love to see the frayed edges. The frayed edges of paper. Pretty papers. Pretty papers. Ooh, nice. Who's got scrapbooking papers right now at their house? I gotta share with you guys something tomorrow. I had a special package come in, and I'm gonna open it tomorrow here live, and we're gonna do something fun with it. Speaking of pretty papers, I cannot positively wait. Positively wait. I feel like this. Kind of like, I don't know, grungy old floral kind of paper. Yay. Oh yeah. So have you guys gotten your pumpkin spice on yet? Everybody in pumpkin spice mood? Kate, did you get out and do anything? Well, you just got back from your concert.
I did.
It wasn't necessarily fall themed, but it happened in the fall.
I sat out in the fall weather.
You were on TV because you were waiting, right, in line for your concert.
Yeah, we got out there at 7 a.m.
Kate is a big 21 Pilot fan, which is a band. So they hit the road.
Went to Cleveland.
Took a friend to their very first concert, Aloria. Right. And,
Yes.
and did Cleveland rock?
It was a very great show.
Nice.
Cleveland was full of construction, so it stressed me out driving through
Ah, yeah. Right.
But other than that, waiting outside, it was very nice. And even though it was like a whole 10-hour wait to get in.
Yeah.
And then once we got in and watched the show, it was as amazing as always. Every one of those shows are
Nice.
great.
A lot of shows now that you go to, especially like that sort of show, it's not just music. It's like a whole, you know,
It's
on
a story.
stage production. Yeah, right. I went to see 21 Pilots last summer, I think it was. And I kid you not, at one point I was watching what I thought was the singer on stage, and the next thing I know, the camera comes on and he's behind us, standing at the top of the stadium.
Yeah,
like,
that was a magic trick.
What?
I love that one.
Then who the heck have I been watching on stage, right? Yeah, they do
He
stuff
did
like
it
that.
again.
He did it again?
Yeah, he did it with a different song this
Oh
time.
my gosh. Yeah.
Very good.
And everybody was just like, what? That's insane.
He
Right?
bamboozled all of us.
Yes. I like that word, bamboozled. I like that word. Maybe I should
Welcome
start
to my
using
vocabulary.
it. Too funny. I remember when I first started driving, I was like, I did not want to take, I think it was right-handed turns, because I felt like I was sitting on that side of the vehicle, and to make a turn around another vehicle, I would like keep driving to avoid right-hand turns. I kid you not. So hopefully, you survived, right? We've done a lot of traveling this summer. For those of you who follow us, Kate's my right-hand girl, and she just got her very own car this past summer. So now look out, she is
Been
on
driving
the
and
list.
traveling.
Yeah, right? That is the spice of life. Getting out and seeing stuff. Getting inspired. And it always feels so good when you come back, right? Like it's just, I don't know. It's always nice to come back home. You feel good about coming back. And, you feel refreshed, right? It's always nice. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe she just wants to drive off into the sunset. Who knows?
Honestly.
She's not allowed to do that, though. You know what I'm saying? She's not allowed to do that.
No.
Hey,
I have
ladies.
responsibilities.
But
But it's
Hashtag adulting.
It's nice to think about, like,
She can
just
never
driving
do this.
off and traveling anywhere you would want for, a day.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprised what's in our reach within a day. Sometimes I think we think that
know.
we have to travel, like, way, way far
Pennsylvania's such a beautiful state. It's very big too.
Yeah, we can definitely take staycations and see amazing stuff, right?
Yeah.
Love it. You think you probably have things right now that people travel a long distance to come to see, and it's right in your area. But we take it for granted because we feel like we need to travel, right?
Yeah, because it's home.
Yeah, it's home. And then you go away. Case in point, me moving away from the island of Newfoundland. How many people follow me on my vlog travels and my video travels back home this summer to my home in Atlantic, Canada? And yeah, right, when you're young, you can't wait to get away. When you get older, you just spend your life trying to figure out how to get back there. Anybody else? Can I get an amen in the house? Heck yeah, right?
Amen.
Amen. I'd love to be able to get up home during the winter, though. I haven't been snowmobiling in so long. I mean, seriously, so long. Winter always seems to go faster when you're out doing stuff in the snow, you know? So, oh, I could use this one. So this was my page that I love. That might be one of my favorites here. It's got all the vintage girls. Ugh.
You rip them.
I love it. And then I rip them in half. Like, I love it. Rip. Yeah. It's all for a good cause, though. Right? So save, like, the parts that you really, really super love. And you're like, oh, yeah, these are my favorite pieces. Like, I love these papers. You know, use them because they're going to get wrinkled at least every day. Now when I come into my studio, I'll be able to look down and see them. But use them and also save them as well for maybe some of your top pieces that you're covering, because that way they're going to be on the top, right? And I'm just using one of my shabby chip brushes, guys. You know, that is my like favorite go-to tool when I paint and create with. They are cheap, they're economical, but they give me exactly what I need. And if, you know what, if I happen to leave one overnight, I'm not going to cry in my Wheaties in the morning because, you know what, I went home and I forgot that I had a brush over to the side because, you know, it's not going to break the bank. So I'm all about doing beautiful pieces and creations without having to break the bank and being able to get that look you want without crying in Wheaties, right?
Barbara said that she loves your virtual trip
Yeah.
and tour of your home.
Aw, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, when you live there, you don't think it's that special. But then when you travel the world, when you travel other places, you're like, I kind of do miss home. Kind of do miss home, right? Kind of miss home. All right, let's put her down there. So what do you guys think so far? Who's been here since the very beginnings of me, you know, just ripping up beautiful paper that I tell you I love, and then I just like shred it up and do this. So again, I'm not like going, oh, should this go here? You know, do I like the shape of this? I'm just ripping and giving myself all these beautiful patterns. So remember, follow the tip I told you, that at the end of the day, it's all gonna look well together if you use pages that have a similar color scheme. All right, that's all you gotta do. Similar color scheme. Now the cool thing about Mod Podge is that it is a glue, so it sucks it down, but it's also a sealer. So it's like if you put it on the bottom and you put it on the top, then you have a sandwich for all these papers that you're putting down, right? Which is a good thing for me. Now I will tell you, because I'm going to do a few more layers and I want to show you what I'm up to, what I have in mind. But at the end of the day, I will fully seal with my banana peel, right? So you guys know we have our banana peel, and we have a banana peel and we have the monkey shine. And the banana peel sucks in, but it also gives you a overall protection. So, because it gives you like a top coat, what we call like a turtle shell. So this is why when I get all my papers down, that I'm going to want to go ahead and just use my banana peel, because Mod Podge is more of a crafting sort of thing, right? It has its place, and gosh darn it, I love it. But I also know that this is going to be a crafting table for me, and it's going to get lots of use. So I tell you guys, when you're talking about high traffic use and you've done beautiful work and you want to preserve it, take the time to put on a good sealer like your banana peel, and it dries clear, banana peel does. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. Me and Justin Timberlake.
Bet asked, are you going to add glaze or glitter to make it shine?
You know what? I'll show you what else I'm going to do. This will all come clear. Can you start to see over here the parts where I initially did over here? Maybe I should take the camera off so you can really see it up close. But I'll show you a few things that I got that I'm really thinking to put on top of it. So right now, this is purely just paper, Mod Podge on Brownie table. and you guys know that I want to paint the furniture piece, like, you know, create the border around it. I'll do my eyeliner effect around the edge. The effect, I tend to go to the dark side, okay? I say that being funny. That I'm not somebody who's like, I like really shabby, old, distressed, and so when I antique things, I tend to go dark with it, right? So if you are somebody who likes, for example, beachy and coastal and bright, then do that eyeliner effect that we talk about and have coined here at the Junk Monkey. We talk about the eyeliner effect because one day Kate came to work last year and she watched me, what I was doing, and she's like, so basically what you're doing is like when I put my eyeliner on, right? I'm like, yes! We edge it. And so we started calling it the eyeliner effect. So now you're in on the know-how on why we say that. But we do that. But if you're somebody who loves like more coastal sort of looks, then do your eyeliner effect or your edging and pull on the light colors. So for example, if I wanted this to feel really shabby chic, I could pull on the pink. If I wanted to feel more just dark and antique, then I'm gonna pull on, like, for example, the blacks or the browns, right? White, again, gives me a beachy flow. So if I really wanted to go a little bit more whimsical, this has got some beautiful green that reminds me of our Bahama Jade. I could put the Bahama Jade around the edges. And so what will happen is you will train your eyes and you will start to pull from the colors that are already in the papers. Make sense? All right, so this is gonna dry. I'm gonna tip it over so you guys can see it. Can you see that? Can you see it? It's like a big old honking table full of nothing but gorgeous stuff right in there, and it's all drying. I positively love that part. All right, so now this is drying, of course, but I have to tell you that I'm addicted to doilies, okay? I don't know if there's a support group for this or not, but, and I don't mean like maybe it's the vintagey lover in me, but I love paper doilies, okay? Paper doilies. In fact, let me come over closer. This is drying. Kate, would you be so kind? I think I left my heat gun out in the kitchen when I was last painting that door. I haven't brought it back in. I just realized that. That would be important. Okay. You know what I'm saying? By the way, who saw that door that I did? That was so cool. So yeah, these are the doilies, okay? And paid $2.49 for this pack. Can you guys see that over here? Let me just get that voicemail notice off the top. All right, there you go, $2.49, right? I love doilies. It gives me like this vintage flair. It's so fun to paint with. You guys know that I do mixed media pieces. In fact, let me turn you up here. Woo. You see all these pieces that I've done and painted behind me? A lot of them will actually include doilies. So stay tuned because I'm going to be doing some fun art stuff coming up on this channel. So make sure you're with me, all right? So there you go. But in this little thing here that I've added my little bling bling on, look at that right there. You see what I'm saying? Like you can get doilies in all colors. Can you guys see what color that is? It's like mint green. I kid you not. It's mint green. Pretty, right? And then I've got like all kinds of like, this is a tan colored one. Can you do this with Family Foes? Yeah, you sure can. Michelle, you can print them out on paper if you want to do that. But honestly, you could do it with pictures. Pictures will be gorgeous. Go to Walmart, like sit at one of those little kiosk things that they have there. Print off some cheap, you know, photos. Even do them in like the vintage sort of look that's on your pictures. Put them together, all right? Look at this. This is like this peach. Oh my goodness, and it just continues on and on. So I love pretty stuff like this. It just makes me happy, okay? It makes my heart go pitter-patter. And so, oh, let's do this one. Like, seriously, isn't this a pretty one? Look at that. Blue, blue. I tell ya, I kid you not, I would not steer you wrong. So I like to pick up little things like this. This is just one of my containers, but inside of here, because my desk is now completely drying. But if you can see in here, I save like any sorts of like little vintage things. So for example, if you're doing pictures, if you're doing paper, anything like that, you could find all kinds of little fun stuff that you could like, look, you know, I collect things that look like stamps, that look like little postage cards. Yeah, right? Oh, Betty, so much fun. Look, and baby ones. Look at this, baby ones. Right there, baby ones. I love it. And I tend to also love butterflies. So butterflies are really pretty. I love the combination of butterflies and vintage papers. Love that so much. Yes, Lisa, you can also, you're talking about painting fabric. I did, last chair I did is downstairs in my shop, and it's, we did what, mermaid tail on it, and it was gorgeous. That is actually still saved here in the videos on Facebook, or you can also find it over on YouTube. So look at all these pretty things, right? Isn't that pretty? So fun. So I collect all that. I think I'm going to put some doilies in here. I think that will be really, really nice. But yeah, I'm somebody who loves to collect all this stuff because I buy it on sale, and then I just have my days where I have fun with it, right? Like, look at this. Look at this. These are some fun ones I'll share with you guys. Real quick, look, these are like bigger ones, okay? But look. Listen, Linda, if that doesn't make you happy, I don't know. I can't make you happy if this doesn't make you happy. Look at that. It's a black and white little air balloon. Anybody been on here in an air balloon? Look at this. Bird cage. Oh my gosh. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Sorry, Kate. I'm getting a little excited now.
Oh, no.
Look at this. 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 Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. You see that? All right. Did you see that? Did you just see what went across? Did you see what just went right across your screen? Like, seriously. Like, right there. Right there. All right. So now that I'm pretty well convinced you guys that I'm all crazy. Oh, look at this. All right. Let's talk about this crown for a second. Like, heck yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then, you know, you can find them like, you see this? So you see what I'm saying, right? You can do some fun pieces. You like the vintage birds? Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. And there's bling bling in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Like hearts.
Where did you find all those?
I've collected them on my travels. So yeah, if you ever go to like the clearance sections of a lot of like Joann's or Michael's and stuff like that, and you find these little packs, they might come in like these little plastic packs just like this, and they'll be on sale for 99 cents. So just like get them because, oh look, we lost the lamp. We lost the lamp. So we could like put those as well in here. So, oh man, tell ya, I got pretty paper and paint. The world is a good place. The world is a good place. All right, so let's see here. Thank you, Kate, for getting that for me. I'm gonna put a few doilies on there because I think it'll be so pretty. I just think it'll be pretty. So what color? Can you see, guys? I've got like the browns. And let me see here. I kind of like the brown. And I also like the big one, too. What do you guys think of this one right here? Should I put that on here?
The big boy.
The what? Yes! Right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. We've also got some smaller ones, too. That's cute, too. That's cute, too. All right, let's just go with it. Because there is no wrong way in creativity.
I like the brown, the pink, and the white.
The pink and the white?
Brown, pink, and white.
Oh, that'd be pretty. That'd be totally, like, shabby, cute, feminine. You know what I'm saying? Heck yeah. That's where you guys get to pick, like, you know, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. So I am not even going to, like, when I do this sort of stuff, I just go with it. I'm going to put a little Mod Podge down, and then use the same brush, Mod Podge it on the top. Way to go. All right. Where else can we put a little doily? Maybe connect this spot right here, because there's one spot missing. Put the doily down. Woo! The doily has two doilies.
Wendy said, you inspire me every day. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's fun to craft and DIY with friends, right? It's always the best. You know, that's always the best. And they can be as crazy as you too. That's even better. All right, 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm going to put one more down. Ooh, yeah. Let's put one up here. You guys are going to be able to see me do my thing on here and be like, I remember when she done that table. I remember it. All right, so let's go. We got a little bit of that color. Let's put some different sizes. That's the other fun thing too, is that, you know, using different sizes makes it interesting too. You can rip and you can like do your doilies, your little paper doilies also, and let them come off the sides of what you're working on, meaning that you can rip them in half. And like I can put one on the edge, which I kind of like that. And these paper doilies are so cheap. I mean, you get like, I don't know, $1 million for $2. You know what I'm saying? $1 million for $2. I think that's a deal. Listen, I didn't win the lottery the other night, but I'm feeling pretty special right now. Let's be honest. So let's put a little bit of doily right here. What do you think? Yeah? You picking up what I'm laying down? And then let's go ahead. I think I have scissors nearby. Boy, that worked out nice. Just tear it with your hands if you want. Or you can try to sand them off. Or just cut them like that. Just cut them like that. I like to use my brush to do the pounce off. Like stick down where you need to be. Because otherwise it sticks to my hands, right? So I'm going to put one over here as well. I think the other half of it. Let's put the other half over here. Just like that. So for those of you who are joining me, I'm just having some fun tonight. Just laying down some pretty papers and a little bit of paint momentarily to be able to make this Brownie Frownie crafting table come alive because when you go into, I did a vlog one time and I said, you know, when you have like, you go into create and stuff like that, your space should seem inviting, right? It should make you want to sit down and be happy. And your house should be a happy place. Who cares what anybody thinks whether or not it's the right thing? You got to do what's the right thing for you because, you know, you're going to know. I think that there's a question you should ask yourself in life when it comes to your surroundings, whether it be people, what you're doing. And that is, you know, does it drain you or give you energy? That is pretty much the deciding factor. If it drains you, it doesn't feel you're happy about it. So why are you doing it, right? Do what you got to do to make the change, no matter what it is. But if it does make you happy, do more of it. It's pretty easy.
Anna Crinky said you could put them on the corners.
Corners would be adorable. I'm seeing here, remind myself what the color. Oh, I found a little baby one. Look at this. Little baby one. Little baby one. All right, let's just put that one down.
Yeah, everyone's saying corners now.
Let's see here. Put one over here. What do you think? Yay. Give me some hearts. If you like that one. We're doing it in layers, right? So I kind of like, remember, I'm going to be crafting on here. So I don't want things to feel too overpowering of what I'm doing, right? So that's why I'm going probably more, like more of a neutral sort of look for myself. But yeah, I'm going to add one more of these. I might put it back here. Let's see. And then we'll move on to the next step. Look, Matt, how are you?
Oh,
What do you
no,
think?
no.
It's so fun. You love it, don't you? Isn't it pretty? Say yes. Just nod your head, babe. Come on now. Don't let me down.
I'm not a
It's our
doily.
anniversary in like how many days?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna put you on the
I
spot.
don't know what it is about women
Excuse
in
me.
doilies, but
Women and doilies?
yes.
Hey, don't trip up my heat, man. Otherwise, you really will not
I
like
don't-
me.
Doilies. You know, guys see doilies and they just kind of go.
They cringe? Is
Yes.
it like the bun?
Yeah.
Is it like, you know?
Yes.
I think messy buns are cute. Look, guys, it's coming together.
What was the
Brown
episode
paper
of
bag
that
would be
show?
gorgeous.
What was the episode?
EA
of
says,
the
Matt,
show?
Matt, hello. What was that show?
The one about the bun.
The bun?
Yeah, do you remember that?
No, I'm trying to remember. Give me something else to go on. I'll see if I can pull it
I'm
out.
trying to remember this. Oh.
Matt like their
Frasier?
dainty. You got it.
Frasier?
Frasier? Was that what it was? Oh, me and
The
Matt
one
like
about the
Frasier.
bun?
We're weird. We do like Frasier.
Yeah, because Roz, they're like, put your hair in the bun. And they're like, it's my son track between.
So you were saying doilies and buns just don't quite cut it?
No.
All right, I gotcha. So we gotta let this dry because we gotta do some funness to it, all right? It will dry clear, so that means tomorrow when I come in, I'll be able to do my monkey shine and finalize some things with it. But I am going to go ahead and I'll show you what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I can still play with it now because it's almost dry. I can get away with it.
We got news too
Yeah,
today.
we
don't
do have news.
We got several news.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you go for it. You tell me about the news. I'll turn this off and get ready. And you tell me about the news.
We got a long string of news. I don't know if I'm
I don't
ready
even know
to-
what he's going to tell you, man. The
Huh?
long string of news? Like, what's up
Oh.
with that?
I don't know.
Thank you, EA. We love you. All right, let's let that continue to dry. All right.
So, in the Christmas spirit, even though we're not to Halloween yet,
Yeah, right.
because I totally wasted my October. Right.
Uh-huh.
So, you guys been asking for it, and watch for the follow-up commercial on Facebook for it. But we have now available for your guys' shopping
For your
convenience.
viewing pleasure? It sounds like what you're about to
Yes.
say. For your viewing pleasure.
We now have
Whoop, whoop!
the Banana Bucks gift card.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe hold it back so they can see it a little bit more with that light.
I don't know.
I know. Can you see it? Let me see here. So, yes.
So if you come
This is
into
one of
your
the projects
physical,
that Matt's been working on.
if
you
you
see
come
that?
into our physical store, you will be able to purchase. Don't shut it back. You'll
Special
be
code.
able.
That one's fully loaded, huh?
Yeah, you'll be able to purchase a Banana Bucks card as a Christmas gift or for yourself or somebody you know.
Yep.
In denominations, what, 10, 20, 50, 100, 150,
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
200.
You got it. Yep, that sounds right.
And then online, you're able to send somebody banana bucks.
Virtual banana bucks.
Virtual banana bucks.
You can print it. You
Or
can
you
send
can
it to
print it.
them.
Or you can send it, or you
Yep.
can do, this is a dummy card, this is not an actual card. So, anyway. Just to let
Alright.
you guys know. I was
So
like,
there you go.
and then I was realized, oh, never mind.
Yeah, right? Yes.
That is fake. So, anywho.
So guys, yes, who's excited about banana bucks are finally in the house. Finally in the house. Much like my polka dots. Polka dots. So what do you think? Are you happy banana bucks have finally arrived? And just, you know what? Just in the perfect time as well. Just in the perfect time. Perfect time being in the time of year to give it as a gift. You can give it anytime, but
Ooh, jeez.
honestly, the season is about to be upon us for gift giving. So now, last year, you guys, asked us, and you've been asking us so much if we will make gift cards available, and you have spoken and we have listened. One more thing, knocking it out day by day. Thank you guys for supporting us and being patient with us, because pretty much the entire team that runs the Junk Monkey is right here in one room, okay? So we appreciate your patience.
And it doesn't smell too good.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So thank you for all you do to be able to allow us to be able the time to put things into place for you guys. All right.
Should
That's exciting.
we do the announcement about a couple of our new partnerships?
Well, I haven't had a chance to, no, not yet.
Okay.
More is coming.
Yes.
More is coming, like probably tomorrow.
And also, I am going to have a super secret sale coming up.
Ooh.
Not paint related.
Okay.
It's fall. It's jeggings
What are you
time.
selling? Am I for sale? What are you trying to do?
I don't know if I have
I
any
thought you were gonna
takers.
sell food.
What's that? Is it gonna sell food?
No.
By Hungry Bunch.
Get your pumpkin rolls. Get your pumpkin rolls.
I keep eating. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Anyways, it's jegging season, so
Yes,
you
it
know
is.
what? We're gonna have a special jegging sale.
Okay.
Nobody knows when. Nobody knows how.
Flash sale.
But soon.
Tis the season for jeggings
Yes.
and boots. It's Han Solo season. Come on, people.
Yes, it
Pumpkin
is.
spice and Han Solo season.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes. That sounds good. That sounds very, very good. All right, guys. And polka dots. What do you guys think? What do you think? Bringing it together. Bringing it together.
And then we got other announcements.
Matt's just full of it today.
He's
Yeah.
spilling the tea.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not spilling the tea.
No, you're...
These were planned announcements. Don't make it sound out like that.
Oh, no. We're getting
I
up
sell
on
out
you.
secrets.
We are ganging up on you
You're
today.
like, yeah.
Yeah, Maureen, you can't keep a secret. Seriously.
I have several clearances.
That's how easy you break? Come on. We didn't even get the water out.
I have several clearances and upgrades that you could only dream about.
Like it.
Anyways,
Oh. Sounds serious. Sounds serious.
too many polka dots. Never enough polka dots!
Listen, we can't be friends. Whoever just said that, I'm highly offended. All right, now I'm adding on some fun florals as well.
Why are you playing Kate like a drum?
When you're in charge of the polka dots,
Adam,
you can
what's
put as
wrong
many
here?
polka dots on as you want, all right? True story. True story. Ooh, I like that. These are just stencils, guys. If you hang out with me, I show you where you find lots of my stencil stashes. And I just love to collect because you can do some fun stuff with it, right? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Where are you guys? Anybody else thinking I should put some more flowers somewhere else? Can they see it from their end? I'm going to have to come around to the front and see what I'm doing here.
Yeah, it looks really good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Kate.
Should
Kate's
we-
my vote of confidence today.
Should we announce like a couple of the new retailers?
Yeah, well, yeah. You mean the one, the orders that just went out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate's been busy fulfilling. Man, you retailers, you have been like junk monkeying it up and keeping Kate very, very busy because she has been fulfilling all your orders for you. So in the last week alone, what orders did we send out? It was
I
like
think 5.
five
Five.
retailers got restocked this week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And we are working our way through, by the way, guys, the list of applications that have come in. So if you're waiting, thanks for your patience. We're still working through all you guys because there's a lot of you guys that want to bring the Junk Monkey to your community. So we appreciate that. We just actually set up a new retailer today over in Missouri. We've been working on her for the last yesterday and today. And she is almost ready to go. So where did we restock? We restocked today. You were working on New York, right?
Yes.
Up in the MS Creation Shop. Okay, remind me who else?
I know them by their names, not locations. I'll look at their locations.
Yes, read them all out. Actually, guys, if you ever want to find, like, as our retailer lists are growing, you can always get Junk Monkey online 24/7. It ships out to every state. But if you want to know if your state and or your area is on the map yet, just go to junkmonkeypaint.com and click at the top, find a retailer, because we are adding them all in there as everybody gets their paint stash and gets up and running, okay? And I think Illinois is coming up in the next few days as well.
Milwaukee, Oregon just got restocked.
Nice.
Rochester Mills, PA. Who else?
You've been so busy.
Well, San Antonio.
Yep.
Claire
San
got
Antonio. Yep.
restocked. Knock on wood, so Manassas, Virginia.
Yep. I know there's a lot. Guys, this is one of my favorite stencils of all time. I think I paid like $3 for it, and you can get it right now at Joann Fabrics. I have a couple of them. I love them so much. And so I'm going to add a little bit of white on top of here now. This is where you can begin to kind of put your accent colors, right? So picture this. I've added in some darkness, but that's because I'm going to be doing my table with a black edging. You can go any color you want, but I think black and white's pretty classy. And with the papers that we have, I think as well, definitely antique lace will be beautiful. I'm using my shabby chip brush and my Junk Monkey vintage white paint right now. You guys know our paint is nice. It's like a chunkin' monkey. And, you know, let's just say Pickle's got some junk in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? Which makes it really nice to be able to stencil with, so you can help avoid the bleed through. Everything dries to a flat mat, which also gives me that overall just time-worn look that I love.
We also got Canterbury, Connecticut. So 6 retailers out this past week.
This week alone, yeah. And we have Virginia as well. No, let me think. What's I always get that confused. Jenna. Junk Princess.
Jenna's coming up.
Is she in Maryland or is she in Virginia? I always get that place mixed up. Fredericksburg, right? That's Virginia, I think.
I think so. I think it's Virginia.
She's coming up on Sunday to pick up her order. Holy moly, we have not stopped.
Yeah, she's in Virginia.
Yep. Perfect.
It says Maryland, though.
Wait, no. We gotta look and see. Yeah, just go to our website and go right to her site.
Yeah, I'll link it down.
So we don't steer you wrong. There you go. Look how pretty that looks, guys. Oh my lorda lorda. Looking sporty. I love it. Give me some hearts if you love it. Tell me if you feel inspired, because that is just the bee's knees to me. And I love it when I get to create and hang out with you guys and inspire you guys, because let me just tell you, when you got purpose in your life and you know that you're helping other people, like, that is the very best feeling in the entire world. So when you guys tell me and write me and tell me that, oh my gosh, I finally painted this buffet. It's been hiding in the basement and it belonged to my grandfather, and now I love it, and it's part of my home because I saw how easy it was to do, or to just, start those kinds of projects, right? So it is the best feeling in the world. What are you giggling about?
Your parents are wow reacting. I love it.
You are my biggest fans. Mom and Dad, right there.
It's funny because the wow reacts are like animated on the screen. So
really?
It's looking like left and right. That's what was making me laugh.
I have a brother and sister, but since they're probably not on right now to defend themselves, I can definitely say that I was my mother's greatest creation, right, Mom? And they won't know. I won't tell them. I won't tell them. Too funny. What do you guys think? Should I add a little bit of color in here? Do you like the black and white? What are you thinking?
Someone said pink.
You think I should put some pink in here?
Yeah.
I could go get me some pink. All right, give me a second. Let me go. I was doing sample cards last night. Who saw those? And so let me grab my my pink. Don't make me blush. Go ahead.
What if you mix Don't Make Me Blush with Berry Dance?
That would be vibrant.
It would be pretty.
I'm going to go with a little bit more laid back.
A
little bit more mellow. You know what I'm saying? I think that pink and black polka dots and black Shabby furniture is a gorgeous combination though. So I'm going to take that that suggestion of, by the way, this is Don't Make Me Blush. I'm painting a table, so I feel like I should be putting stuff on the table, but I can't because we've got a wet table that we're working on, okay?
So you have a paint area recommendation, which would be your front right corner.
Let's see, front right corner.
The black.
Front right, this down here?
Yeah.
Right here? Is that a shadow or what can you see right there? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do that. How about we put that like right here? So I'm a layering kind of girl, just like I like to wear my layers. My jean jacket, my boots, and you know, my scarf. I am a layering kind of girl. I just love it, makes me happy. I like my furniture that way too. Who remembers when I did this to my journal? Who remembers when I did this one to my journal? Look, that was vibrant colors. Look at that, right? I did that to the color of my journal. It's like a fabric cover onto it. Girl, don't leave me alone with your stuff because I just may paint it by the time you get back. All right, where else should I put some pink? What do you think? Right here would be good, I'm thinking. This is kind of like my gut says. Go with it.
Says this is the best blush ever.
Ooh, thank you. Don't make me blush, darling. Don't make me. Ooh, I love it. All right. And I like how it's just kind of like tattered and like layered. And so the darker pieces are obviously going to show it a little bit more. I don't even have to put the whole stencil on here. I can just kind of like, my shabby chip brush really helps me get that distressed look without having to use a sand pad. Right? To think that we're able to do this. And then of course the paint that gives you that really time-worn look. It is a marriage made in heaven. But like that really just broken. Broken. Right there. Think we should add some chevron? Or what do you think?
Beth said add a little teal or turquoise.
Teal, we can do that. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Yes. All right. You see what I'm doing on here? Okay. Let's take a moment. Them. Kate, how do you know? How do you know? Yes. I'm a low maintenance girl. No. Ask me if I will wash my stencils and I will tell you every day of the week, no. I let them dry. I let them dry hard. And then I can use them all over again, okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Just saying. All right, let me go ahead and grab another color. You think Teal River would be cool?
Yeah, I think so. Sonia's grabbing Teal River at the moment.
Chalky stone paint, grab brush, go bananas. You guys know when you want the chippy look, go with the milk paint. But you do have to take the time to activate it. So today I'm just grabbing and going because you know what? I'm a grabbing and going. And then I'm going to be grabbing and going home. So it's going to be a really quick thing, right? All right, let me see. I mean, I do have a mermaid. I could do a, you know how there's supposed to be like an Easter egg, like a hidden type thing, you know what I mean, that only you know about? Well, me and all 300 of you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah. So we got to put the mermaid on because I am an inland mermaid and loves it when it rains because I can't get to the sea very often. So
I feel like the middle, like,
what do you think? Like right here?
I can't really direct you.
What do you think? You tell me what you think.
It's like either this spot,
actually,
or
that's
this
a good
spot. Like it's
right here?
there. Yeah.
All right, let's hit it with the dryer real quick so I don't mess up anything that I've already put down. Our paint dries quick, so guys, like I told you, I am a girl who likes to be able to get projects done before I cook supper. And I'm literally going to go home tonight and cook supper. Yes, right. Mermaid would be good. Yes, you see that? Right there. Got this one at Hobby Lobby for $2.99 with, yeah, with 40% off. Yes, find the hidden mermaid. I love it. I love it, like a little Easter egg. Always amazes me when you like go back and you watch movies that you didn't see, and then you go on Google, which is an amazing thing, and then you're like, oh yeah, well, this part of the movie, you probably miss blah, 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 right? This is like a little thing, a little good reminder. So I think I gotta put her to the side. I'm gonna be tending to work here. So how about I fill this in with a little bit more, but I'm gonna put the mermaid like by my side. You getting it? You getting it? You know what I'm saying? And I think we'll fill in that area over there with a little bit of, I'm reaching out for my Teal River. Where did do you see my heat gun? Oh, you're talking to me. Oh, you're talking to somebody else.
Yeah, someone wants to know where you got it, so I'm sending
Oh, yeah. Put it on my list of my favorite paint tools, man. Yep.
Let me find
Oh, I love it. Guys, I can't wait to do like an overhead view of this for you guys because it is gorgeous. And I tell you what, I'll take you off the phone stand so you can really see it in just a second. Oh my gosh, I love this mermaid right there. Right there. I was talking to Mom and Dad last night, and if you saw my vlog, you know that in our yard there is not a little fish, a big goldfish that lives in the pond outside our house. And so Dad was working on bringing the fish inside. Look at this right here, my little mermaid right there. I love it. All right, so what I could do, I've got some chevron that I think I should definitely bring in here. I think that would be beautiful. So let me put my brush down here. Let me pick another brush. And let's go with a little bit of white. And I think this right here. What do you think, right here? Yeah, let's just be crazy with it. Like I tell you guys, just don't even try to like overthink it. Just go with it. Go with your gut. You're gonna know every single time where you need to put it. All right, doing my squats, bending down for my paint on the floor. Put a little bit right there. Going light. Less is more when you stencil. Use a shabby chip brush when you're painting and you're doing this sorts of stuff because it will automatically give you that really old, cool look. Do you see that little piece that just filled in there? I like it. I like it. All right, let's see. Maybe I should put a little bit right here as well. That would be fun. You can put, like, for example, your initials in here. You know, you can do words like family, thankful, you know, to the person earlier, I think it was Michelle that was saying, could I do this with family photos and just do a really fun montage? Yes, you could. Now, you could do this as well for a table that you eat on, but if that was the case, what I would do is go to a place like Home Depot or Lowe's or some hardware place, get yourself a piece of plexiglass cut. And plexiglass will just sit right over the top of it and you'll be able to see everything through it. So if you really wanted to, you could do a really cool montage background, let it dry, drop in your photos, just kind of like scotch tape them down where you want them to be, drop in anything else that you know that's special to you because your home should be special, and then get the measurements of your table, go get a piece of plexiglass, the plastic stuff. You don't have to go with heavy glass, plexiglass, plastic, and you will have a nice wipeable surface. And you can change out what's underneath it as well, right? Like, so how fun is that? All right, I feel like I need one thing right there, and I might be pretty well close. Got an owl, but I don't want to use my owl. Let me see here. Maybe I will put a little bit more of my chevron in. So there we go.
You know what?
What?
On my way back home, I
saw a piece of furniture on the side of the road.
If only. I was driving I was still in Ohio, and I went to Get-Go, and that Get-Go was a lot cheaper than Sheetz, and they had vegetarian burgers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I know. It's awesome.
We can find what you like. Heck yeah.
It filled me up. It was a small burger, too. It's just a bean burger.
I do like black bean burgers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, just add a little bit of pattern. Oh gosh, I love it so much, guys. Do you love it or what? Do you think like, oh yeah, that's totally a crafting table. That's totally a crafting table. And again, add as many layers as you want. You know what? Pass me over that bag, my bag over there behind you too as well. I should show them. Well, like that. I'm going to just bring a little bit of the teal in some other places because remember we put that mermaid in there. And your eye likes not just to see it in one place. This is why when you decorate your house, you have to put a color in multiple places, right? To make it feel like it's connected. So, in a very unconnected, shabby way, let's do that. All right, guys, who remembers when I painted my bag? See that? That wasn't done with papers. That was just done with our chalky style paint. And I went bananas with a bunch of stencils that I have. Recognize that one that I love back there. And I took this on my trip with me before I went to Canada, filled it with my art supplies. That was so much fun. My sister wanted my bag. I tell you, I was like so close. I'm like, you're my sister and I love you, but I love my bag. So I might have to make her another one as a home warming gift. But yeah. So paint your bag, right? There you go. Even if you go to like a thrift store and you know how they always have that section, just paint right over them. So, so fun. That could be a great like raffle giveaway or something like that. Something completely out of the ordinary.
You're getting
That
a
makes
lot of
people go, wow.
recommendations.
Ooh, let me hear it.
So one person said a compass, another said a shabby
That would be
rose,
beautiful.
and another said an owl.
That would be gorgeous. I love all those things.
I know.
I do have owls too. All right, there you go. So you see how the blue was over here and I brought it all the way over, right? So that's why I say don't worry about getting your papers down or anything like that, because at the end of the day, you are gonna see such a big montage of an area. So what I will do though is let this all dry down nice and clear and dry. And then when I come in tomorrow, I can put final steps on it. But one of the final steps that I will tell you that I can start tonight is doing my eyeliner effect. And that's where I take that same shabby chip brush and I'm gonna basically, you know how we've got the black in here? It's gonna pull on the edges, right? Think about things that antique on the edge. This is so awesome. I love it. And at the end of the day, nobody else has to like it. You know, it's your space, right? This is my paint studio. So I get to design however I want to design, and the same with you. You know, feel confident to know that you can do whatever you love, because that is the spice of life, and what makes the world such a beautiful place is that we are all so different. Life would be boring if we didn't have interesting things to look at, right?
Amanda said, do you take something to have that much energy? If so, I need it.
Well, when I figure out how to do that, I'll sell it at junkmonkeypaint.com. All right, there you go. Right now, I'm going to tell you, my energy comes from knowing truly the power of paint. Like the fact that I didn't, you know, somebody gave me this table for free. I don't have to go look for something. I can use what I got. This table that would have been thrown in the garbage or burnt, which I love the fact of being able to give new life to things that have otherwise would have been discarded, thrown away, just forgotten about, right? And I think it's so amazing that we have the ability to be able to put a little paint on it and to make something super, super special out of it. So I went with the black edging. You saw that around the edges, right? So what I could do, and what I will do is, and right now I don't have the space because I've got you guys in front of me, but the moment I go ahead and like, can you guys see this part down here of the table? I don't know if it's cut off for you or not. Can they see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So,
at an angle, but
so I'm just, and again, because our chalky style paint sticks to pretty much everything under the sun, then no, I didn't have to do anything with this piece, right? This is right over the veneer. This is me having fun and not having to, you know, feel like this has to be some big, big project. This is just fun. This is just fun. Creativity is, what is that saying? Creativity is intelligence, having fun, or something like that. You just do what you like, right? So I've got to do the legs and all that sort of stuff, but if you can see the front of it, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
labels. Carrie asked, are there labels for me tonight?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, actually, no.
Yes, Carrie.
I think we,
Or no.
yeah, I think you're all caught up, Kate, right?
Oh.
Tell her we
Oh,
have...
that's what she...
Yeah.
I thought she meant something.
I think she's trying to communicate with us from downstairs.
Yes. No, there aren't any labels for
All right, we'll be
tonight,
right
but
back.
Adam did move the newspapers for file cabinet.
We're all caught up. We are packing and shipping and catching everything that you guys have shipped to us.
Throw at us.
Yep, we're ready to catch it. So if you want to get your Junk Monkey order in and get it out quick, now's the time, because Kate has been botting it out. Carrie as well, working day and night. And we've had 2 shifts of everybody packing and shipping, and so now we are completely caught up. And so,
Where is Matt?
you know, Kate's ready to grab your order. Get it out the door.
I am. Send me what you got.
Yep, there you go. Again, I'm just going to pull my brush in a little bit further. There we go.
I love this table.
Do you love this table?
Yeah.
I love this table. So we got to let it dry now. I've got to work on the rest of the base of it. And then tomorrow I'll come on tomorrow morning and we'll seal it and we'll put on any finishing touches, meaning anything else that I want to put on the top of it and add to it. But I'm going to let all that soak down, right? So what happens is paint, of course, cures over 30 days. You guys know that, right? So the first 24 hours are so important. This is why, and especially knowing all these layers of, you know, the paper that we put down that you guys saw me put down, we have to give it a chance, even though it's dry to the touch,
cures means that it's pulling down into that surface that it's on, right? So, you know, especially I don't want to disturb all that paper. I want it to suck down really, really nice, give me a nice even layer. And then tomorrow when I come in, I can be like, did I miss any spots? Do I want to add in something else? And then I can totally do that, right? But yay! All right, guys, what do you think?
So,
Do you like it?
Said amazing.
Let me give you a
Thanks
close-up
and
view.
love from Sydney, Australia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly, across the pond.
Lisa said she ordered her. She placed her order today.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
And then Susan said she always gets my orders to me within 3 bus days.
Nice.
It's always with
We do.
Karen and
We
I,
like
how
you to have
we
it
always
quickly.
work hard on that.
We do. Absolutely. That's the most important thing to us. You making sure that you have your paint. All right, guys. So I'm going to announce a winner. Well, you're going to give me one.
Yeah, I
You
have
write it
one.
down. You have one for me?
Yes,
All
I
right.
do.
Dang. She's just the best. All right. You got a name for me? Oh. I thought she was going to...
Paper.
I thought she was going to hand me a piece of paper. One of you, I just want you to know, Kate has tattooed your name on herself. So in just a moment, we're going to have Kate come over here and put up her hand so you can see, right? Yes, you can. Hey, hey, Meadville, PA. Welcome to the Junk Monkey.
Where's the storm?
All right.
Sorry, Debbie, I will drop that one.
Give me 1
In
second here,
just a second.
guys. Okay, all right.
It's mine.
So you guys ready? I gotta keep my phone in the same position to make Facebook happy. But let's see here. Can you guys see how nice that looks? Like, look at that. Ah, I love it. I love it, I love it, love it. Can you see all those fun papers that we put in here and how it comes together and the doilies and, you know, think about all the colors that you could do as well, right? There you go. I love it. You're gonna do that to your kitchen table? Totally. Tomorrow, watch me as I seal. We'll finish it off. I'll come on probably tomorrow morning right before lunch and do that. And but yeah, I've got some fun stuff to announce tomorrow. But tonight we announced, of course, the fact that we now have something you guys have been asking for a while, which is the, thank you, Kate, my right-hand girl, a banana box in real form for anybody who wants to give a gift card. Just go online to junkmonkeypaint.com, click shop, click gift card, and you can pick your denomination and it comes to you immediately, which is really darn cool, okay? All right, so are we ready to announce the winner? Are we ready? I'm gonna need you for this part, Kate, because it's on your hand.
I'll type it out afterwards.
Okay, we are a dedicated bunch, like seriously. It is, Kate has written the winner's name on her actual hand. I'm gonna flip it around. All right.
All right.
Ready? Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Coming close.
The
Coming
light-
close. It'll focus.
light.
Right over here.
Okay.
Right over here. There you go. Closer. Closer. I'm gonna read it with you. What is that?
Darla McNemer or Nemer?
Yep.
Connor.
There you go.
I'll write
Darla
it down. I'll tag her.
Connor.
Congrats.
She's a dedicated person,
Send
okay?
hearts.
So Darla, if you are on here with us, you are tonight's winner. All you have to do is email me over at junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com. Put winner in the subject line, and then I'll send you back a code so you can spend $20 in free banana bucks online. Compliments of us. Yes, yes, that's where I keep my list of all my favorite things as a shabby painter that I love to be able to do. So especially if you love the style that I paint, those are my favorite things that I share with my friends so you guys can find the links and paint along with me too. So tomorrow I will be back with more fun, and we'll finish off this gorgeous table. All right, it's gonna be awesome. And yeah, make sure you put all your projects over in Junk Monkey Paint Projects so that I can go see over there. So if you don't know that we have that on Facebook, just type in Junk Monkey Paint Projects, and that is where over 3,500 painters are sharing their projects that they're doing with Junk Monkey, so lots of inspiration. All right, bye my friends. See you tomorrow. Look at these hands. Look at these hands. All right, really shows where the fun has been. Bye.